Good morning and welcome to this celebration of personal character. A community of character, Navising's character education program, is designed to support the development of human qualities that will ensure students' success in school as well as in the real world. Not too long ago, the internet did not exist. Google could not answer any factual questions, and people spoke to each other through face to face dialogue or conversation over the telephone rather than texts and direct messages via social media. We certainly recognize and acknowledge the many benefits that stem from technology, especially as we continue to use digital tools as vehicles to connect the home and school during hybrid instruction. It is true that technology has improved our lives in various ways. Still, here at Navisync, we believe it is important to also unplug and emphasize personal connections, relationships that are strengthened through personal interactions. There is a collective commitment throughout our school community to emphasize the human traits, the values that are so crucial to a rewarding, happy, and fulfilled life. Our community of character consists of 9 qualities that we call pillars. Each serves as an essential foundation of our school. These include character, caring, fairness, honesty, responsibility, kindness, leadership, respect, and citizenship. This recognition ceremony has been organized to honor students who exemplified citizenship within physical and virtual classrooms around our campus and throughout our community. These individuals practice voluntarism, honesty, trustworthiness, and show respect. They are informed about the world, respect property, are compassionate, take responsibility for their actions, and protect the environment. Overall, these students have made a positive difference in the community, ensuring that it is a great and welcoming place for all. These students are Finley Noonan, Oliver McAleer, John Rodriguez, Josh Cuna, Micah Tim, Violet Wheeler, L. DeAngelis, Mario Rodriguez, Hunter Redmond, Mallory Corridon, Jack Grumbach, and James Knoll. Each week, a quote is shared on our school's social media platforms as well as over the public address system that highlights the month's trait. The one that resonated most with me was, citizenship is a chance to make a difference to the place where you belong. This was stated by Charles Handy. Students, you have positively impacted our school through various means. Your actions have strengthened our campus culture, fostering a community where all individuals can develop, grow, and succeed. I love books, and particularly appreciate those with powerful and unforgettable morals. On Meadowview Street by Henry Cole features a timeless lesson that aligns with the purpose of this special celebration. Cole's first words were, "It was a big day." Caroline and her family were moving into a new house on Meadowview Street. After everyone's things were unpacked, Caroline's dad surveyed the yard, noting that it looked exactly like all the neighbors. It consisted of only grass, which was, at the moment, a bit too tall. As a result, he started the mower and proceeded to cut the lawn. Now, Caroline did not much appreciate loudness and the sound from the mower hurt her ears. Consequently, she left the property line and decided to see if there was, in fact, a meadow on Meadowview Street. Caroline searched for a piece of land that consisted of wildflowers, plants, trees, insects, animals, and water. She reached the end of the street and encountered no meadow. Disappointed, Caroline returned to her yard where her dad was continuing to manicure the grass. As she walked through the property, Caroline noticed a wildflower sprouting in the lawn. Before her dad reached this spot, she yelled, "Stop!" Caroline asked if he could not cut that area to enable the wildflower to grow. Her dad agreed and even helped Caroline find stakes and string in the garage so they could create a border around the new preserve. Caroline monitored the wildflower each day and noticed that others were beginning to sprout in the marked off environment. As weeks passed, an abundance of life began blooming, and Caroline was given permission to expand the preserve, enabling the development of wildflowers and other natural vegetation. The yard was now filled with plant life of all different colors, shapes, and sizes. Butterflies, as well as other insects, along with rabbits and squirrels, were establishing homes in Caroline's preserve. The yard had been transformed from ordinary into extraordinary. Caroline's dad was so pleased with the natural landscape that he even sold the lawnmower. He utilized the money to purchase a new tree, as Caroline convinced him that the preserve needed a source of shade. She and her dad planted an impressive maple in the middle of the preserve. Almost immediately, birds flew onto the branches and sang from its limbs. Caroline asked her dad if he would assist with constructing wooden houses for these birds so they too could live in the preserve. He agreed, and together, this daddy-daughter duo built several birdhouses. Caroline also knew that wildlife needs water, and so she and her dad dug a hole for a pond beside the new maple tree. Collaboratively, they lined a heavy plastic sheet in it and filled the hole with water. Caroline even placed large rocks around the pond's perimeter, providing little caverns, caves for wildlife to seek shelter. The yard was truly a sight, and neighbors started to provide space for wildflowers to grow on their properties too. The Johnson, Smith, and Clark families planted various trees throughout their yards. Caroline and her dad had done something special, and others were following their example. In a short time, Caroline and her dad led efforts to construct a meadow on the previously meadowless Meadowview Street. It was an inclusive environment where wildlife could develop, grow, and thrive. Caroline's service established the conditions that enable plants and animals to succeed. Her work created a home for all and made a positive difference on Meadowview Street, as well as the larger community. Students like the main character from Cole's book, you have consistently cultivated conditions around our school that promote inclusiveness. Your service to the school, whether through compassion, kindness, or leadership, has ensured that it is a place where everyone can develop, grow, and thrive. Caroline demonstrated citizenship by making a difference in the place where she belonged. You have all done the same in our school community. Finley, Oliver, John, Josh, Micah, Violet, Elle, Mario, Hunter, Mallory, Jack, and James. Thank you for strengthening our community of character. I am proud of you, your parents are proud of you, and Navis Inc. is lucky to have you as positive role models.